Now tuned into something super tight. Puffin' something sticky, nigga, I roll through the light. Need to hear something real just to get me through the night. I'm looking for them jackets cause I know they looking shy. Know I'ma get some game, tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get the low love from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.
When I was 8 years old, my mother and my father were separated. And there always comes a time in the man's life where he wants to be close to his father.
Yes.
So I told my mother I want to go live with my father.
What part of Dallas was that in?
That was in Oak Cliff.
Okay.
What age?
8 years
7,
old.
8.
Eight.
Yeah, there's a time, like I said, there's a time in a man's life that he needs his father. And so my mom went over there to go talk to my dad, and he was living with this other girl already. And he said, well, let me move her out. When I move her out, he can come.
Yeah.
That same week, my father got murdered.
Oh.
So that became my life. That's what started me as a gangster.
Wow.
Because of that anger.
Yeah, you talked to me about that.
Yes, that anger I'm talking about that anger just never left me.
You were real excited by going.
Yes, I was.
And that same,
That same week, my father got murdered.
Now, what was the
It was
story behind that? Was
his
it
girl that he was with, she was messing with two different guys. And
no.
yes, my father was 28 at the time.
Youngster.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, bro.
Yes, sir. And that's what started my life as a gangster. I ain't gonna lie to you.
At least you know where it started, because a lot of people are still lost.
How did you figure out what started it? Just because a lot of people still don't know.
Because I wasn't sad. I was angry. I wanted vengeance. At the age of 8, I wanted to hurt somebody.
Yeah.
And for 8-year-old for you to think 8-year-old can't feel like that.
Yeah.
They can't.
I bet.
Because I felt like that.
What high school did you go to, Jess?
I went to Sunset.
Okay. Oh,
right there in Oak Cliff.
The oldest school in Dallas.
Yes.
Yeah. I always got to shout out Sunset for that, man.
Sunset Bisons.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So go ahead.
After that, man, I just started doing bad things, man.
At 8 years old.
At 8 years old.
Give me an example.
We were breaking into the machines at the laundromats. This old school showed us how to break into the money machines. So me and my cousin, man, we used to go break in the machines and come home with a bunch of change. And
oh yeah.
So back in the day, you couldn't just take change to the bank.
No.
You had to roll
them up in them years.
So we sitting there all day
How old was your cousin?
Same age as me. Same age as me, 8, 9 years old. Yes. And we just hanged around and did the baddest things at the time that 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds shouldn't be doing.
What was the worst thing you think you did that you could talk about?
Probably breaking in houses at that age.
At that age.
At that age. And you won't believe it, man, the 8-year-old. I see the 8-year-olds today. I said, man, I can't believe I was doing that at that age.
Oh, yeah, because they so small.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a 9-year-old, and she's so tiny.
Yes, and I can't believe I had the mentality just to do that. And it was crazy, man, because like I said, we would do robberies. We would break in houses. Anything what my cousin would think of, we would do.
Yeah.
And like I said, we had old school people teaching us how to do bad things, and we just started doing worse things.
Yeah.
So I kept on doing them things, man. And, my mom was raising us by herself, but, she was always at work. So she really wasn't.
Yeah.
She was present, but she wasn't present.
How many siblings you got?
I have 3 sisters and me. I'm the oldest.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And I'm the only boy.
You're the man of the house.
Yes. So you know how that is. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you feel pressure having to contribute some type of way?
My sisters would listen to me. I was the one to give them the discipline.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy, but they would listen to me.
Your closest sister is how close to you in age?
Man, we're the same age for 3 weeks.
Oh, wow.
She's I'm 52. She's 51.
Wow.
And when she turns 52 on May the 8th, we'll be the same age for 3 weeks until I turn 53.
That's
yes. Yeah, she listened. They listened to me. I was the man of the house, and at the age of 12, man, I joined the gang in Oak Cliff.
What was the name of that gang?
It was called Texas Bad Boys.
Texas Bad Boys in Oak Cliff.
In Oak Cliff.
What colors did y'all wear?
We didn't wear no colors. We were just dressed in t-shirts, Dickie pants, Converse.
Yeah.
There was like maybe about 10, 15 of us.
What age range were the Texas Bad Boys?
The same age, 12, 11, 13. Some,
Were all of them on the same level as you?
Yes, they were they were doing the
Yes.
same thing I was doing.
Wow.
Just doing the bad things.
Now, were all of them without fathers in the home?
Some of them had a father, some of them didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But as you well as know, when you're raised in the hood and your mom and dad ain't really strict,
Yeah.
they leave you out there in the streets doing what you want to do.
Yeah.
It's not like, it's so crazy because when I walk into my mom's house, it's all respect.
Mm-hmm.
But when I leave,
Soon as you leave,
it's over.
Yeah.
That goes out the door, and then you don't have the father figure
Right.
to tell you what you should do.
Check you.
Because believe it or not, man, the people don't understand that when you make decisions and you don't have a father around, you just make your own decision. And some majority of them decisions ain't the right
No, they
decisions.
ain't. It's coming from an 8-year-old, 12-year-old.
And their
You
mindset,
making grown man decisions as a
yes,
kid.
As a kid.
Yes.
So it went from there, man. I just started doing the bad things, man. And then when I went to high school, I joined another gang, and we started hanging around together and doing the bad things, drive-bys, fights. We would roll around in 7, 8 cars. I don't know if you remember the 80s and 90s, man. If you would get caught slipping.
Oh, yeah. Jack Boys.
Yes, you're out of there.
Yeah.
So we would all be together all the time.
Yeah.
And everywhere we went, we got into it with somebody.
What were y'all hanging out at back then? Draw a picture for us.
Well, see, half the gang was from Love Field.
Okay.
But they started busting them to Sunset.
Really?
Yes, it was crazy because they bust them all the way to Sunset.
Well, I'm trying to think what high school were they supposed
It
to
was
go to?
W.T. White and Thomas Jefferson.
Okay.
So they started,
DJ, that's right.
Yeah, they started busting them to Sunset. So
Was that a conflict?
no, we became one gang, Love Field and Oak Cliff.
Ooh,
It was called Sunset Posse.
y'all spread out.
We
From
were
North Dallas to
deep,
Oak Cliff.
man. We were deep, man.
How many members at that time?
Man, I say at that time probably about a good 50, 60.
Oh yeah, it's growing.
Yes, it's growing.
Uh,
And out of that gang, man, two of my friends got murdered.
while y'all were in high school.
We was in high school. And one of the friends was number 3 in the United States as soccer goalies, preventing the soccer ball from going in the goalie.
Yes.
That's
That's an art.
He was number 3 in the United States. He got murdered in a drive-by.
Was he part of the gang?
Yes,
I was about to say in a drive-by.
in a drive-by.
What was he doing? Was he out?
We was at a party. It was at a house party. And all he did was, he was found behind the car and he picked his head up, got hit right in the head.
Wow.
Yes, at a drive-by. And the other friend of mine got shot point blank range with a 12-gauge shotgun.
What was he doing?
It was behind the girl. He missed this guy's girl, and the guy found out who he was, and
In high school though.
in high school, bro.
Was the guy in high school?
He was in high school too. 14. Oak Cliff was bad back
Oh,
then.
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking about
yeah.
people don't understand how good they got it now.
Right?
Yes.
They sure don't.
In the 80s, 90s, it wasn't that easy.
It was a jungle
Yes.
because we saw it start and it transformed fast.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
South Dallas,
Yes.
Oak Cliff, East Dallas,
West Dallas.
everything was bad, man. They were
Yes.
segregated.
Yeah, yeah. You couldn't go there. You couldn't go here.
Yes.
Yes. You had to be a real one to have a pass.
Yes, it's
You know?
crazy.
Mm.
And people don't know how that affected Dallas, Texas when Colors came out. And then you had NWA came out.
Come on, you sound like
And
me.
then you had Scarface come out.
Yes,
So everybody was caught up in all that
the
hype.
gangsterism.
Yes.
That's what it was.
It hit Dallas, Texas and Fort Worth, man, and there was no turning back.
No.
No
I can
turning back.
remember. I can remember when Colors came out. There was a movie theater. I don't know if you remember this. Right, the next street, right down the street from Redbird Mall.
Yeah, you talking about the
United Artists.
Yes.
8. It was called
Yes.
UA8.
that was a Rogus Theater in Dallas.
Boy,
That was a hood theater.
that was a hood theater,
Yes.
bro. Well, we didn't realize it because it was our hood.
Yes, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
We
But
saw
when
New
that
Jack
Colors-
City.
Yes, I saw New Jack City there.
Yes, how
You
many
right.
beepers were ringing
Come on.
during the movie. Yeah.
But when that Colors came out, you remember the
Yes.
news, how people were getting shot in line, and I'm like, in Dallas, it
In
was,
Dallas, bro.
and it just changed so
It changed so
rapid.
dramatic. Like I said,
Yes.
you had to be on your P's and Q's, man.
You had
As
to.
a youngster,
Jacking,
everything was going down. People was getting jacked for Dayton's and
yes,
Yeah.
they're getting jacked for their cars. Everything. It was just like the same movie Colors.
yes, it was everything that they did. it seemed like boom, we jumped right on top of it.
I got shot at that.
You got shot?
I got shot too in 1990.
Where?
I got shot in Grand Prairie.
No, I mean where?
On your body?
On my hip.
Ooh.
I still have the bullet in my hip.
Wow. What was y'all out there doing in Grand Prairie?
Man, you wouldn't even believe it. I went to this girl's house to go visit her, man, and I just felt the presence of somebody was in that house. So I don't know if I got the gift or what, but I can feel presence. So I started just shaking down the house. Find these two dudes in the closet, and I started fighting with them. I didn't even know the dude had a gun. Shot me. But this is how the Lord is. You know that little button on your jeans?
Yes,
that little steel button.
Yes.
Yeah.
That man shot me from here to there.
Point blank in there.
And that bullet should have went through me. And guess what? That button stopped it.
The little I call it the little rivet.
Yes. But it stayed inside of me. So they said, you know, it would do more damage taking it out than just to leave it in there.
So, what caliber, you remember?
It was a 38.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, it was just like, I didn't think I needed no gun in Grand Prairie.
Oh, no.
I thought that was
Grand
the
Prairie,
suburbs.
So what was that? She planning on doing a setup or something? Or
I guess
Obviously.
what was the dudes in the closet?
because she was scared
It was
that
a
I
gentleman.
pulled up.
Wait a minute.
That was one of my girls.
Right.
So that was just.
She was already there with
Yes.
somebody and
Yes.
told him to get in the
Oh.
closet.
But it was two of them.
It was two.
Oh, well, one was waiting, and then she made both of them get in the closet.
Man, there was another girl there too. So there was.
Oh, got you.
But as soon as I walked in, I felt the presence. I said, "Who's here?" She said, "Nobody." I said, "Why are you lying to me?" I started shaking down the house like a maniac. I found them two dudes in the closet, grabbed one by the hair and started hitting. And I didn't even know this man got a gun in his pocket. He shot. Boom.
It's your girl Jazzy K with Super Tight TV. We want to thank everyone that's been watching. Hey, if you do us a favor and hit that subscribe button, also press the notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video.
Know I'ma get some game tuned in with Super Tight, yeah. I get it all up from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.